For the past 2 years, I've been using this $100 marketplace kit as my gig kit for loads of pubs and club gigs. Is it any good? Let's find out. So here it is, the $100 marketplace gig kit. A Gretsch Renegade. This is poplar shells, 45-degree bearing edges, and it was $100. And I've been using it for about 2 years as a gig kit. Okay, so let's have a look at the specs of this kit. Now, I don't actually have the original information. I don't know how old this kit is. I'm guessing it was made sometime after 2012 when this kit was released. And when I got it, it was in a pretty poor state of repair. There was like rust on it and, you know, it was just really filthy. It had just been sat in someone's garage for a little while. So I cleaned it up, which took about 2 hours. Took all the hardware off, put it in soap. Yeah, it wasn't too hard, took 2 hours, and it came up really nice, or as you can see, pretty good at least. That is, except for the front head, which we'll talk about later. Okay, specifications. It is a 5-piece drum set featuring a 20 by 16 inch bass drum, 10 by 7 tom, 12 by 8 rack tom, and 14 by 14 floor tom. And there is also a 14 by 5.5 snare, but that isn't here. I've never used it. It's got the original heads on it, no snare wires, and it's just sat on a shelf in my house next to a lot of much more good quality drums. So yeah, never been used. The material is poplar, and the shell finish is black mist wrapped. Well, I call it piano black. It's just black. Hardware is chrome. Now this also came with like a couple of beginner cymbals, some 13-inch hi-hats and a 15-inch crash cymbal, and some very poor quality stands. Obviously I didn't use those. I just really used the shells, the 3 toms and the kick drum. And I could just, you know, throw them in the car. I didn't have to worry about it. And that's the idea with a $100 marketplace kit, right? So poplar is an interesting choice. I think most people think of it as like a poor quality wood. It's definitely a cheaper and more readily available wood. I didn't know enough about it really, so I decided to have a look at Google to see what the qualities of the wood were, and this is what their AI assistant had to say. Poplar is a popular choice for drum shells, especially in entry-level kit, due to its affordability and balanced tonal qualities. It's known for producing soft highs and mids with a warm and boosted low end, offering a versatile sound suitable for various musical genres. Yeah, and you can see some of the other points there up on the screen. So obviously I did not stick with the original heads. Well, I did on the bottom, but on the batter side of each drum, I changed them to remote Emperors for the toms and a Power Stroke 3 for the kick. And honestly, it sounded great. It was really easy to tune. And thanks to the poplar, as I've just found out, it had a really nice balanced quality. Even if it sounded a bit small compared to some of my other kits in a room, it sounded kind of round and nice, as we were about to find out. So is this kit any good? Let's have a listen. Oh yeah, before I forget, let's talk about the front head on the kick drum. It came with a Gretsch head that had a slice through it. and I had this 20-inch head just lying around. It was double ply, and I think it was a batter side head, but I tried to cut a hole in it using the plant pot as a template. I made an absolute hash of it. So as you can see, I've used gaffer tape just to hold the 2 plies together. It was a bad idea, but the kit just wasn't worth investing in a new head. And it didn't really affect the sound that much. All right, so I think that sounds great. It's full sounding, you know, it's nice and round. What do you think? Let me know down below if you think it sounds any good. Would you use this on your cheap gigs? I think it's great for a kit you can just throw in the cart and not have to worry about. And you know, that's kind of what you want when you're going to pub gigs where you're not getting paid a lot and, you know, you're just thrashing the kit real hard. People are spilling drinks on it. Yeah. Right now, these kits go for 899 Aussie dollars, which is really cheap, including all the hardware, a full kit to get you set up. So if you're a beginner, this is a really great choice. Yeah, I'd recommend it, especially if you can afford putting new heads on it. The new heads cost about $100 for the kick drum head and like 30 bucks each for the batter heads on the toms. So yeah, a worthwhile investment. You're all kind of set up for like $290, $300. Brilliant. Well worth doing if you can find one secondhand. But even if you buy a new one, $1,100 to have a kit that sounds like that, ready to go, including hardware, kick drum pedal, snare drum. Absolutely great. Great value. Okay, well, before I go, I've got one last thing to say. The reason I'm doing this video now and haven't done it before is because I'm about to replace this kit finally with an upgrade that costs around 10 times as much, but is also from Marketplace. Yeah, that's right. Comparison video coming up. And if you want to see that, don't forget to subscribe and catch you in the next video. See ya. And asked their AI assistant. I had a look at Google. So I had a look at Google and asked their So I had a look at Google. So I had a look at Google and asked their AI assistant to help me. Oh God. So I had a look at Google and asked their AI